Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you late this morning for a Tuesday album review, and this is for Chevelle's album Vena, Sera. I was about to say Tuesday album review again. I'm so used to saying that, but I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on what I thought of it. So let's dive into this review. Now, I really enjoyed this record. It was really good. Um, Sorry, I'm checking what time it is. uh, but for the most part, I think a few songs were alright. I think track 3 and track 5 was fine. Safer Waters and Straight Jacket Fashion they were fine. But Anti Saint was a great way to start the record. I really enjoyed it. It was like a little over 4 minutes, but it was pretty good for what it was. I just like the breakdowns in the song. The chorus is really good. Um, the pre-chorus of the song is pretty interesting. I really liked it in the beginning of the song where he's starting to follow crows and driving the nail down when to really begin to scare and plotting to come across or whatever. So those are interesting lyrics. I'm like, these lyrics are so fucking good. They write really good lyrics. Well Enough Alone's another great one. I like the breakdown when Pete is like singing really high. He's just singing so high, and I'm just really liking it. And it's so great. Uh, that breakdown in Well Enough Alone is great. The sick part in the beginning of the song was pretty good. Didn't think he could scream as much as he did. He was starting to scream a little in the beginning of their career, like their music career, like in point number 1. There was a little screams, but it wasn't as much as it is now. Because Pete Loafer can really scream now. he Starting in this album, he started screaming a lot more. I did like the fad. Uh, I think the chorus was fine because it tended to drag for a little bit, but then when you get to the bridge of the song with the Sell Your Voodoo and Recognize This, I really like that, where he lifts his voice up a lot higher. In this whole album, you're gonna hear Pete singing much higher and screaming as well too, and it's really good. Uh, Brainiac was another good track. It felt like it was dragging for some of it, but I still liked it for what it was. Humanoid was another good one. It's got really good breakdowns. Paint the Seconds was amazing. I really enjoyed that. Midnight to Midnight was a great track. The Toss Your Failures at the Earth. We tossed our failures at the earth, connected to a cause, stripped away another pool, blame it all because. And then it goes to We Tossed Our Failures at the Earth, and he sings a little bit high, but not as high as he would. I Get It. I actually watched the music video for it, and I really liked it. It was so weird. They added clowns in the Fad and I Get It music videos. I think the Fad mostly had a lot of clowns in it, and I'm like, this is freaky. But Saturdays was my favorite one off this album. It's really good. Uh, it's the We All Belong in the Saturdays of Our Youth. I really like how Pete is singing that, and it's so great. It just really, resonates with me, this track, in a good way. But most of all, I think I Get It had really good lyrics. All these songs had really good lyrics in it, and the bridge breakdowns are great. Mostly the breakdowns in the song are really good. Uh, the Wanna Face Today, Forever Want to Crawl Off, Fade on Next to Lazy, End It All Within. I think if I'm saying the lyrics right. I'm not sure. I'm just throwing in lyrics that I've listened to for this album. And that was the Humanoid song I was mentioning. And the sooner we enter, the sooner we mend is into another endless abyss. I really liked that lyric. That whole chorus lyric right there. It's so great in Paint the Seconds. And the I Get It one was, you're right, I get it. It all makes sense. You're the perfect person. So right, so wrong. Let's all envision the imaginary life. Or I don't know if I'm saying it right. The last lyric I mentioned. But overall, such a great album from Chevelle. Is it the best? Is it the best? I meant to say, not but with it. I think a few songs were alright, but 9 out of 11 tracks were bangers. I really enjoyed them. They really hit home, and pretty much did a great job. But out of 10, I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10. Such a good album. I definitely recommend you guys listening to this album if you are new to Chevelle. But I would mostly start with Wonder What's Next, because point number 1 was alright. It wasn't the best thing I heard, but it was alright to start off Chevelle's music career. But Wonder What's Next was like golden. It was such a great album. And yeah, I really enjoyed Vena Sera. It was so good. I actually own the CD, so that's how I was listening to it. Because I bought that CD, I got La Gargola and North Corridor as well. The last album they made, which I don't even know if they're gonna make any more albums. It's kind of a shame, because their bassist actually left the group, or left the band. So, yeah. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Chevelle album, Vena Sera, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Or Tuesday album review if you liked it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for Falling in Reverse's Coming Home Deluxe Edition review tomorrow. And maybe some other track reviews. I don't know for sure. There is a track coming out tomorrow from Devil Driver, and I don't know if I want to listen to it. I will possibly review Ghost Inside's new album that came out June 5th. It's going to be sometime later in the week, or pretty soon, mostly. If I want to review it tonight, I'll let you guys know, because I might review it tonight. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Tuesday album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, and I did like the lyrics in this whole album. They were so good. It worked well with how the song was playing out too, and really great breakdowns in this album as well. So I definitely recommend you guys check this album out. But I would start off by listening to Wonder What's Next if you're new to Chevelle. it's a really good album. And then you can go to the next one, This Type of Thinking Could Do Us In, I think it's called. And then this album. And then their future albums after that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Tuesday album review. I know I keep saying that so much. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.